I'm making my first video in about 1 year and 3 months. It's only my second video I've ever recorded on YouTube. As you can tell, my goal here is not to gain popularity or monetize this channel in any sort of way. My goal really is to be the most prolific investor in YouTube history without anybody noticing. I hope none of you win. I hope all my posts are ignored, and then in 5 years, there's an epiphany that you could have 1000x'd if you had paid attention. If you recall, my MP Materials trade ran from $19 to $106 in 5 months last year, from May to October. I told everybody here to buy it when it was trading at about $21.10. It 4.5x in share price, and my shares and options netted me a 1,223% gain for a total of $4.52 million. I told you then that the Trump administration was signaling that rare earths and thus MP materials was going to be a crucial player in their trade war with China. My theory proved almost immediately correct, and I think this time around I have a similar near-term 5 to 10 bagger. Without further ado, the winning trade this time is going to be CLSK CleanSpark. Nobody was or is paying attention to what happened on July 14th. AI infrastructure and really AI in general has had its worst 2 to 3 weeks in its young history. In the meantime, CleanSpark, a $3.5 billion Bitcoin miner with about a third of its float sold short, just signed a 20-year, $6.6 billion triple net lease with an quote unquote an investment grade tech company, plus exclusivity over 885 megawatts in Texas. So CleanSpark hasn't come out and said who this investment grade tech company is, but I can tell you definitively it's Meta, which is extremely bullish because the company is now in talks to sell compute to Anthropic with its new NeoCloud business model. So for scale, CleanSpark's entire market cap is about $3.7 billion as of this morning. The base contract alone is almost twice the size of the entire market cap of the company. The extended version is more than 3 times the market cap of CleanSpark. And again, as of a couple days ago, 33% of its float was sold short. I suspect now it's closer to 29% based on my math, and that's because of what just unfolded over the last 2 days with the Leopold implosion, the situational awareness implosion, and it looks like it's beginning to get bought back, and I'll get into that more shortly. So let me give you a basic premise in the hedge fund world. Funds don't just want to do well, they don't want anyone else to win. Surely you've seen There Will Be Blood with Daniel Day-Lewis. I have a competition in me. I want no one else to succeed. I hate most people. That scene perfectly sums up how the hedge fund world operates. Leopold was just taken out, okay? His timing was too ambitious, and funds knew this. He was overlevered, and they took him out. People are making fun of the guy, but his vision was and is correct. He was just overlevered, and now Citadel just stole his entire portfolio for pennies on the dollar. You think Citadel is going to allow these oversold, overshorted AI data center plays to sit and rot? Not a chance. In the near term, they're going to rocket. And perhaps that rocket was already ignited yesterday. Full disclosure, I opened my entire long position in CLSK, both shares and slightly outside the money options, 2 days ago after I discovered Leopold was in big trouble. I follow these things exceedingly closely. My entry was around $12.39, not right at the bottom, but fairly close. I was already aware of his largest holdings and his overall thesis in terms of some of the AI bottleneck plays. And my price target for CleanSpark is $72. Nobody paid attention when I gave a 6 month price target of $115 for MP materials, and then it subsequently ran from $19 to $106 in 5 months. I came within 7.8% of my over 5x in 6 months price target. Hopefully nobody pays attention here either. CleanSpark will be at or near $72 by Thanksgiving. Good luck, and perhaps I'll talk to you later in the year.